guys, welcome back to another episode of Algebra. Today we're going to be talking about addition properties. We're going to go over all of them, the four of them. So first we have the commutative property. The commutative property has its formula, which is a plus b. That doesn't look like an A. A plus b equals to b plus a. Now what does this mean? This means if you add two numbers, their addition, if you swap it, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the value. So let's say, for example, let's plug these values in. A equals 3 and B equals 6. So let's try plugging these values in the formula. So you have 3 plus 6 equals to 6 plus 9, or 6 plus 3. So 3 plus 6 is equal to 9, and 6 plus 3 is equal to 9. So this means that if you swap the numbers, it will not change. The value will still be the same. 9 equals 9, of course. So that's what the commutative property is about. Let's try another one. Let's say A equals to 7 and B equals to negative 2. This also works with negative numbers. So we're going to have 7 plus negative 2, which is the same as 7 minus 2, which equals to negative 2 plus 7. 7 minus 2 is 5. Negative 2 plus 7, that's also 5. So that's true, it's correct. So now let's do the associative property. Here's the associative property. This is the formula. It's A plus B, or A plus B plus C equals to A plus B plus C. Now what does this mean? Let me finish writing it. This means that if you do these numbers, if you add these numbers first, A plus B for example, that will give you the same amount if you do B plus C. So let's try it. So let's say A equals 2, B equals 5, C equals 3. So let's plug these values in. So we have 2 plus 5 plus 3, and apparently that's equal to 2 plus 5 plus 3. So it's the same thing, but the parentheses are in a different place. So according to PEMDAS, parentheses are above priority, above exponents, or not exponents, addition. So let's do that first. 5 plus 3 is 8, and then 2 plus 5 is 7. 8 plus 2, that is equal, well, let's save that for later. And then we have 7 plus 3. 2 plus 8 is equal to 10, and 7 plus 3, that's also equal to 10. So that's what the associative property means. A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C. So it doesn't matter which order you add the three numbers. If you do the first two numbers, it'll be the same as if you did the last two numbers first. Next is the identity property. So the formula is A plus, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. A plus 0 equals to A. So this means that if you add any number to 0, it will not change. It will maintain its identity. So, for example, 5 plus 0. 5 plus 0 is just 0, or 5. And 3 plus 0, that's 3. This also works with negative numbers. So, negative 2 plus 0, that's negative 2. So, that's the identity property. Next, we have the inverse property. this is a plus negative a equals to 0. This means if you add any numbers negative, you will get 0, always. So 7 plus negative 7, that's equal to 7 minus 7, which is just equal to 0. 3 plus negative 3, that's equal to 0 too. Any number plus any other number is equal to 0. Now, negative numbers do not work with this. Negative 3 plus 3. And negative numbers also work with this. So, for example, negative 3 plus negative 3. Now, when you multiply two numbers, if you multiply two negatives, you will get a positive. So, it will just be negative 3 plus positive 3. So, no need to complicate things. Negative 3 plus 3 is obviously 0. So, it does work. So, that's it for these properties. So, the first one's the commutative property. It doesn't matter if we swap the orders, it will still be the same thing. And the identity property, if you add any number to 0, it will maintain its identity. Associative property, it doesn't matter when or what two numbers you add first, it will still be the same value. And inverse property, if you add any number's negative value, it will always be equal to 0. 7 plus negative 7 is 0. 3 plus negative 3 is 0. Negative 3 plus 3 is 0. Also works with negative numbers, and all of them work with negative numbers, not just positive numbers. So that's gonna be it for today's video. If you enjoyed it and found it educational, feel free to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.